Now, people that fish a frog just straight through the water, like over matted vegetation, that's not really an issue. But I like to fish a frog with that walk in action. So I'm gonna take some of this rubber off. So what you wanna do is take your scissors and you wanna come up about halfway. You don't wanna cut it straight across, guys. You wanna cut it, put your scissors at about a 45-degree angle, come up about halfway and cut it at a 45 like that, both sides. So that's the way that's about how long you want it. You want about 1.5 inches long right there. That's gonna give you a lot better action on the frog. Okay, the next modification you wanna do is the hooks here, you wanna bend them out a little bit. Now, the only exception to this, if you're fishing this frog over thick matted lily pads or vegetation, you don't wanna bend the hook out because you're gonna get snagged up. But if you fish a frog more around targets and open areas, this is what you wanna do. Sorry that wind's blowing like 40 miles an hour out there, guys, it's really loud. Take your pair of pliers and just open it up probably about 1/8 of an inch or so, what I'm gonna do. What this is gonna do, see how it sets that hook above there? See how that hook point comes up like that versus the way it's flush right here? You wanna take it and you wanna bend that hook point up where it's sticking up. This is a very, very important modification, guys, that you wanna make when you're fishing, you know, the stuff that we're gonna be talking about is get those hook points where they're sticking up like that. That's gonna increase your bite to land ratio right off the bat by 50%. And then the next thing you wanna do, guys, is I take the same pair of pliers and I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna stretch the frog. I'm gonna take these pliers and I'm gonna pull it. And what this is gonna do, it's gonna break up some of those fibers in the rubber and it's gonna make it a lot softer. And the reason you wanna do this is because the softer that frog is like that, the easier it is for those hooks to penetrate when that fish clamps down on that frog, because most frogs are a little bit stiff. So break this up. Just take a few minutes and just, you know, pinch it everywhere and just pull it and break it like that. And that's gonna soften and stretch that rubber out and make it a lot better action with it. Okay, the next thing, guys, is, let me get a rod here, I'm gonna show you. The frog fishing, there's two different ways you're gonna fish a frog. One is gonna fish it, you know, around perimeter targets, you know, like around the edge of grass beds and edge of lay down trees and stumps. And then you're gonna fish it over matted vegetation. A couple different ways that you wanna fish it here, we're gonna talk about. If you're fishing it over matted vegetation, which a lot of people do, it's pretty straightforward. I'm usually gonna use like a medium heavy bait cast rod. I usually have 30 to 40 pound test Seagar braided smack down line on. I'll link all that stuff in my tackle warehouse link. And I'm just throwing it